I'm just going to drink.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks.
Hey! He's trying to steal my coffee again.
Oh, man.
You got the last one. Hey everyone, I'm Brian with AromaCup.com. Thanks as always for joining me here in my virtual coffee shop brought to you by AromaCup.com. Got a quick and easy recipe for you today. We're going to show you how to make a cafe latte by making use of the Keurig Rivo single-serve espresso machine. It features Lavazza technology, so it's going to give you a really great pull of espresso and let you get that real kind of specialty coffee drink taste that you want, but without paying all the specialty coffee price. And you can do it in your own at-home coffee shop, which is my personal favorite part. Let's dive in and show you this quick and easy recipe. Okay, so all you're going to need for this recipe is going to be some milk, and you can use pretty much any type of milk that you would want. I have just regular cow's milk here. You want to make sure it's cold, and you can use hemp, you can use soy, all these other different types of milk, whatever you may want to use. So you need some milk. Usually you're going to want at least about 8 ounces, maybe a little bit more, depending on how much you want to heat up. You're going to need a Rivo pack for your Rivo machine. These are specific to the Rivo. They only work with this machine. That's going to give you a shot of espresso. And of course, you need an empty cup. And you need any flavors or sweeteners that you might want to add. We've got some ginger syrup, some raspberry, and we've got some chocolate. So you've got a lot of different things that you can do making your latte using the Keurig Rivo. So let's dive in and talk about how it's done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our shot of espresso. Open up the brew basket on the top of the machine, place your Rivo pack, close that brew basket, and now place your mug. And choose the espresso shot size you would like to do. Now I'm going to do a lungo, which is usually a double shot. I'm just going to press the button on the far left of the machine right here. The machine gets going very quickly. It's got a very high pressure pump in the machine running at about 15 bar, and that is actually more than adequate enough to give you a nice shot of espresso. It's very important when pulling espresso that you have very good pressure and you have properly tamped espresso. The espresso that's inside of those Rivo packs is tamped to a specific pressure so that you're going to get the right amount of coffee out of your shot of espresso. This is all very important because that's the way you're going to get that flavor that you really come to expect. Otherwise, it's just going to taste like watery coffee. And that simply is no good. Now that pressure as well, I should mention, is going to give you that nice layering on your shot. You can see right here that I've got a nice crema on the top, and then I have sort of this coloration going down to the bottom, and that shows me that I've got a nice shot of espresso. Now I'm just going to leave that guy there. Now my milk I've already added to my pitcher. And something I mentioned about the Rivo before is that when you pull this pitcher out and you fill it up with milk, we filled it to the max fill line here on the pitcher. When you push back in, you want to hear that beep. That beep is important because it lets you know that the machine is ready to start frothing your milk. Now you just need to choose the type of froth you would like to do. Now I'm going to use the latte froth, which is the button in the center of the machine right here. Now immediately the Rivo is going to get to work and it's going to start spinning up, frothing my milk, and of course it's going to inject air into it to give me that froth, as well as it has a frothing whisk inside of that pitcher, and it's going to heat my milk up. So it's basically going to do all the work for me. Now the other thing I should mention is the machine definitely moves very quickly. That's something I really like, is that I basically press a button and it gets going. The last single-serve machines I'm used to pressing the button and waiting until it starts doing something, and then it brews. And you know, we know that with single-serve coffee, the whole purpose, really, when you come right down to it, is speed. You want this drink, you want it fast, you want to save some money. You're definitely going to do that when you're using a one-stop shop machine like the Keurig Rivo. All right, so enough talking. Let's get to coffee. Right? We've got our milk, and it is ready and frothed. Now, because I did a latte froth, I'm not going to have as much foam. And you're going to notice that I do definitely have some foam here, but I have a lot more hot milk, and that's because with the latte, we typically are going to have a lot more hot milk than we are going to have foam. Now I'm going to get adventurous. I'm going to use some of the ginger syrup that I have here today. Might be a little too much, but we'll see. It never hurts. You got to experiment. That's what we do here on AromaCup.com. All right, so we'll do a little ginger syrup. And now I'm just going to simply pour my milk in. And this way, I'm going to get my milk first, and then I'll get my foam. That looks pretty great to me. And now Of course, I can stir that up a little bit. I can add a little bit of cocoa or cinnamon to the top. I can put some more sweetener in it, or I've got my latte. And I did all of that in just under about 5 minutes, which is pretty great for a single serve machine. I have to say, I've been very impressed with the Rivo. The flavor of the espresso is awesome. The milk frother works great. It does its job very, very quickly, and it does it all in one machine, which is super cool. So there you go, guys. Again, all you need for this is you need that Rivo pack, you need some milk, and of course, you need your Keurig Rivo machine and our recipe coming to you here from aromacup.com. Hope you guys found it useful. Please check out our videos for other recipes, tips, overviews, and lots of information. We help you demystify the world of coffee. That's what we do best here at aromacup.com. I'm Brian. I thank you guys for joining me as always. Take care, and I'll see you next time. I'm just going to drink. Hey! He's trying to steal my coffee again.
Oh, man.
You got the last one. Hey everyone, I'm Brian with aromacup.com.